Hello, I'm Mark Anderson here with Across the Nation on AmericanFreePress.net. I'm deputy editor for that newspaper, and I'm here at Dealey Plaza right on November 22nd, 1963, just after 12:30. They just held a moment of silence here that you may see in another video on this website, and the weather is just about the same as it was on that day, back 46 years ago today, here in downtown Dallas, Texas. And I'm with Russ Vandeveerdonk. He played JFK, portrayed him in the limo ride down Elm Street here back in the 1991 film JFK by Oliver Stone. Thanks for being with me, Russ.
Great to see you today. Thanks for coming out.
Well, you've been were you a Kennedy buff prior to the film being made, or did the film bring you into it?
The film brought me into it. I always knew that the film brought me into it. I always knew that Kennedy was killed here in Dallas growing up, but I was never really involved in it as heavily until after actual filming of JFK with Oliver Stone, and then the year after that we filmed Ruby with Danny Aiello. And I also got to portray Kennedy in the motorcade there as well. It's real fascinating. It's quite an honor to portray such a historic figure in history, especially becoming assassinated, getting assassinated over and over and over again. It's almost, there's an aura about it. But what it has given me that I really appreciate is 19 years of meeting important people from around the world who come to Dallas to discuss the Kennedy assassination, and my take on it being the only person alive who has done the motorcade route more than anybody else. And so it's just interesting. And I know you've got a lot of questions, but I would just like to stay as far as who killed Kennedy, in my opinion.
Go for it.
If you'll just look at the old footage that was filmed from across the street towards Dealey Plaza, not the Zapruder film, you will see a lot of people, including a Dallas police officer that drops his motorcycle, draws his weapon, and all the other people that follow him up the grassy knoll behind me here. What are they all running up there for? They're going up to where they saw smoke and they heard shots. They didn't run towards the 6th floor. It's on film, it's documented 46 years ago. So that's what you want to look at.
And that's an interesting comment, given the distrust over the authenticity or the accuracy of the Z film, the Zapruder films. Jack White, a researcher, Jim Fetzer, both believe it was doctored. So you're saying look to another film, don't deal with the Zapruder film, and you get much better insight. I think that's an important point to make.
Very important, excellent point that you made. Looking from over there this way, you see a whole different perspective.
Rather than the pedestal back here, where Zapruder was propped up with his Bell & Howell 8mm camera, which AFP has pictures of, by the way. A gentleman had that same kind of camera here for the memorial. Well, now you're in the Guinness Book of World Records, having gone down Elm Street the most times of anybody in a 100X type Lincoln limo, correct? The same car.
The 100X type car. It's quite interesting, and that just grows year after year. More and more people find different things that, you know, I'm just proud to have been the president in this movie. It's a lot of fun, very historic things to tell my grandkids.
And I understood they made you dress authentically, a paisley narrow tie, the white shirt with the blue stripes, and you're saying a medium to dark blue suit with a thin pinstripe vertical?
Right, and I do not remember wearing a watch. I don't know if Kennedy had a watch on that day, but it was 99% authentic.
Very, very interesting. Yeah, research I've done shows that he owned a very important thin Omega watch from Grant Stockdale, but perhaps didn't wear it that day, and yet a nurse remembers cutting it off of him. Kind of an enigma to clear up. But anyway, Russ Vandeveerdonk, a Dallas native, correct?
Correct.
Thanks for being with American Free Press. I'm Mark Anderson here on Across the Nation. We'll see you next time online.